All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for game number 1 between Ray and Tushkan. This is the second semifinals of the Meta Plays Pro League of this year. We have Ray as the USF, and on the other side, we have Mr. Tushkan as the Wehrmacht. What are we seeing? What are we expecting, Mr. Daniel?
I think we're seeing what we were expecting. We've got Luftwaffe available for Tushkan. I suspect that's probably what we'll see on this map, and we have what feels like our 6th Weasel in a row, maybe. People love this thing, and well, what they really love is the whiz-bang, but the Weasel is a part of that.
Well, Weasel never fell out of meta anyway, like it was always there. But now with the whiz-bang being so strong, and rifleman build orders being viable, it's really strong. However, Ray is not a rifleman boy.
Yeah, I was going to say, we're actually seeing WSC here. Probably going to be some 30 cal action. Ray has always liked these WSC builds. I'm not too surprised to see him do this, although Twin Beaches is a pretty good USF map in general and a pretty good rifle map, so I'm curious how these new and unproved 30 cals do.
Yeah. Tushkan standard opener Grand MG. Still interested to see how the Ketten will perform. It's always like it's either really good or it dies right away.
Yeah, the Weasel being on the map definitely makes the Ketten less appealing, but this is a large map, so I think it's a decent map for the Ketten, although it hurts your combat power, and that means that these early fights are tough, although Ray being a little bit impatient here. The Weasel just sitting there with no 30 cal, and the engineer's wondering why there's no fire support.
Yeah, but the engagement didn't went that well. I would say MG42's around. Gren is soft retreating, and Pioneer will not get the capture. I highly doubt that the Scout will get the capture there. Yeah,
30 cal maybe can stop this. Yeah, it looks like it will, so it'll be kind of a stalemate. But I think that, that currently favors Tushkan, as he's actually decapped the bottom fuel, so he's got pretty, he's the only person with meaningful fuel income right now, so see what he can do with that.
Yeah, middle or hill still remains neutral. MG42 no, moving towards the middle. I think he would have won if he stayed in this engagement. Maybe he didn't feel comfortable not knowing where the Weasel is.
Yeah, I mean, that's why he moved, is because if the Weasel comes in flanks before that Gren is there, he has to leave with the 42. So I like this choice to be more conservative. And actually, he's got a flank on this 30 cal if he can get vision.
Yeah, here we go. Suppression on the 30 cal. Gren is moving up, and now with nades, you can't stay and set up again.
Yeah, good play there. See if the 30 cal can, or the engineer can get a, gonna force the retreat on that 42. So, yeah, good early game here from both players, kind of trading back and forth, and I think this fuel is going to remain neutral for a while longer.
I would still say slight advantage Tushkan, but really slight.
Yeah, well, he has a fuel lead, so he will have his tech first. We'll see if he decides to go Stummel. It's been very popular, and having a fuel lead and getting one of those early light vehicles out can certainly allow for a bit of a snowball, but
yeah,
let's see what he chooses to do.
He should maybe step into the circle just to deny the cap till the second Grenadiers arrive.
Yeah,
because at the moment he's
agreed.
losing manpower for nothing. Maybe he's waiting till the snare, but I think Ray is too smart to realize that.
Yeah, Ray backing off just in time there, actually. Literally the moment the tier 2 finishes, Ray started scooting back, so good game sense there.
Defend our victory point. We're losing.
In the meantime, 251 is in the queue for Tushkan. Good old 251. And still a great unit to counter MGs.
The victory point is under enemy control now.
Yeah, I think it works great against WOC in general, although obviously you've got to watch out for the Zooks. But Captain already out, so we're going to see an M3 pretty soon. Oh, actually cancels the Zook, gets the M3. I think that might have just been a misclick, but yeah, so the Stummel's not going to have much of a window here to be uncountered.
Well, how much is the upgrade? 75 ammo?
75 for the...
yeah, okay, it will not be delayed too much.
Yeah, it won't be delayed.
No
We'll see.
Sturm
Ray
upgrades
does
on
sometimes
Tushkan.
like to.
Oh, really
Yeah.
late, no? By the way, Tushkan is rocking the, I think, Left Behind skin pack for Wehrmacht. Second
you're
best
correct.
skin pack for Wehrmacht.
It is cool. After Fallen Leaf, of course.
Exactly.
Track deployed as ordered.
Some things are just subjectively true, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's the M3. Nice wire going down on the boats in the on the beach there. Like to see that.
Reports of enemy movement near our victory point.
And I'm curious what choice Ray's going to make here with this tech. I know he often favors early advanced logistics, but he doesn't have much of an infantry army, so you know, arguably that manpower might be better saved for SSF. So really curious to see what he chooses to do.
What will roll out soon?
Oh, I love this. I've been talking about this, and people called me a fool, but I think actually the quad is a good choice against this Stummel build because it's. I feel like it actually gives you a bit of a stronger mid game because
Commander,
even if your opponent doesn't, you know, sit in one place, the quad just kind of it counters light vehicles and infantry, whereas the ATF track is pretty much just good for one thing. So I really like this choice. Curious to see how it performs.
I don't know. I prefer the AT half track because of the barrage against the MG.
Yeah,
victory point.
you and everybody else.
I don't play USF, right? So my opinion has no merit whatsoever.
And ready.
Yeah, well, we'll see. I actually would like to see Ray go for the Stummel right now. It doesn't have Vet 1, so he could just drive at it with the quad, but he's choosing to fight over the fuel instead.
It's close to that one though.
Yeah, very close actually. In fact, he needs to be
Here we go.
careful.
Oh, might be that half track.
He could just lose it.
Half track
Yeah, wow.
left.
Huge mistake from Ray to just sit there with the M16. Needed to check the vet on that Stummel before making a play like that, so big win for Tushkan. That's a lot of muni down. Now, Ray does have enough muni to replace it, but that hurts.
It's a tempo loss, right? You need to rebuild half track, you need to get an upgrade out, so it's at least a minute.
Yeah.
And until then, the Stummel reigns
Sector
supreme.
lost. No contact.
Yeah, but great play from Kaiser. I think aware of the fact that, or Tushkan rather, sorry, aware of the fact that he was going to tick that vet 1 because the moment he got that hit, he started driving in. So very well played.
It was lucky though that the shot hit right directly, so he could do the maximum damage.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's what happens when you don't move your quad.
Stummel hits veterancy too.
Fire.
Weasel-
Second falls being dropped. Looks like on the fuel. Another opportunity for a satchel. Will Ray's
with
thinking
the-
about it.
I don't think he will get it. We have a strafe on the way. Weasel will go down. Or not.
Oh, it survives. Yeah, wow.
Duct tape.
This is going to be tough, though. What does Ray have that can push off these falls if they're camoed in green cover? Actually, he's really lucky, I think, that Tushkan's choosing to push up to this VP, because if he just sits these falls behind the green cover and camo, Ray can't do anything about it.
Yeah, and
He's getting the statistics now.
Volkswagens are becoming such a better unit for a reason. They're still really fragile, but if you can position them well with ambush, we saw that against Reekley, where Reekley was driving in his grey out and then it was suddenly dead. So,
Yeah, I mean, they make playing with light vehicles so risky,
Reinforcing our forces.
and they're also obviously really great anti-imp.
Commandos are reporting in.
Okay, first SSF is on the field. He already has advanced logistics, so should be able to reinforce these at will.
I'm not sure if SSF is the right call though. Volkswagens win easily against SSF, but on the other hand, what options Ray has? Basically none.
What would you like to see? Maybe a replacement on that quad, or
Yeah, replacement on the quad, and he has flares. I know they're expensive, but they reveal camo units, so you basically have to spam them constantly in areas where you suspect them.
An entire gun crew has been killed.
yeah. Oh, MG goes down, loses the vet there. Yeah, needs to get the utility package on the scout too, probably. Now Weasel goes down to what looks like a mine. So
No, it was
Couple of
an
losses
ambush
there.
from the.
was it a Faust? Okay.
Yeah, it was a Faust. Well, you have to get recon Fallschirmjägers, once they are countered or recon,
Squad of
we have
SSF is awaiting deployment.
sufficient
Commander.
detectors and recon. They're still hard to deal, but they're not unbeatable anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, and actually, 2-man MG42 here on the beach with a few not great combat units behind it, but there is an opportunity here, I think, for Ray to get a big win here if he can force this MG back and maybe get it on retreat, but doesn't look like that's going to happen.
He got the Zook squad out. He has an MG on the beach. Fallschirmjäger, I think, yeah, Tushkan has full retreat. Ray is getting Zook upgrade. I'm not sure if I like that, what he's doing.
Yeah, just to counter the Stummel, I don't know. I think he needs more units first.
Show 'em how, boys. Engaging frontline elements.
Okay, does he want to time the retreat satchel? Looks like the answer is no. But still no control of the beach fuel, and he's losing Ray's losing the hill fuel as well, so I think he's going to be pretty behind on fuel at this point.
Not sure if the fuel will matter though that much. Tushkan is getting a third Fallschirmjäger. He really getting a lot of elite.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Heavy machine gun has been requisitioned.
And Ray's just spamming manpower units as well, so really it's going to be the CPs that stop Ray from getting to the whiz bangs, not fuel probably, so that's a good point. Well, SMG's going to get flanked here on the beach.
MG has to go home. Pioneer might bite the
Defend our
dust.
victory point. We're losing it.
Nope. But overall, really good position for Tushkan. He has majority of map control and has a lot of veterans. He went officer quarter, so he also has slight veterancy advantage actually. And with the Stummel, he can deny those MGs really, really well. And to be honest, Bazooka Squad
The enemy
isn't
have
that
taken
good against the
territory from
Stummel
us.
as long as Tushkan keeps the max range.
Yeah, unless he does, there's some opportunities for cheeky play. You know, use the captain to allow the Bazooka Squad to sprint out of flanking position or something. But yeah, it's as long as Tushkan's paying attention and properly screening it, he's not really in any danger.
Victory point now under enemy control.
Although with the upgraded bazooka rockets, if the SSF have the opportunity to sneak up on the Stummel, that's probably Ray's best opportunity to take out the Stummel. We'll see.
Oh, Stummel is greedy though.
Or he could just drive it in.
Well, oh great on the 30 cal, but only one model.
We're losing our
Yeah, full health plus the retreat. Defensive modifier. Finally reclaiming his beach fuel, Ray. That's gotta feel good.
Yeah, he's getting a decapture on the hill, but I'm not sure if he can hold it. Fallschirmjäger
Yeah,
is
those spells are in a good spot.
eating the Bazooka Squad for breakfast.
Yeah, and the 30 cal's next, I think.
Ray's really playing his go-to strategy again. Even though he's not playing Ranger Battle Group or Advanced Infantry. But still, he's basically playing the same build order since the dawn of time.
Bazooka squad reporting in.
Yeah, hey, don't mess with success. Except for the one loss to Reekley last time. Ray's been on something of a tear in these tournaments, so...
Demo coming down from
coming
Ray.
up for Tushkan.
No knives. Nope, demo got cancelled.
Get those charges.
Demo no coming
As always, I like to
in
compliment
camo.
people who... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I always love when people build their tier 4 at the optimal timing, and Tushkan's tier 4 is gonna pop right before he's got enough fuel for a vehicle. Like, almost exactly. I love to see that. Actually, needs a little bit of manpower, but see if he chooses to go Brumbar or P4 here. Everyone's been going P4, but I really would like to see some Brumbar against the Zook play.
Against Zook play, Brumba is decent. Oh, I think we have a dead Fallschirmjäger. If they retreat, they have to retreat over the demo, and then they are
Oh, yeah.
closed. Unless Ray wants to blow himself.
He did it! He blew himself up!
Why though?
Did he really not know that was going to happen? I was sure he was going to retreat that squad. Wow, that's
A victory point is under
not a great trade. He has no SSF now, so actually it's a terrible trade.
P-47 training runs are now available, Commander.
Wow.
Okay. I don't know, man, what to say.
Oops. He's doing you a favor. This is for the highlight reel.
Yeah.
You know?
Brumbe on the way from Tushkan.
Territory sector claimed by the enemy.
All right. Love to see that.
I'm still not convinced, but I know Brumbe against the probably against the Zooks is fine, but due to the poor mobility, Brumbe has a hard time keeping up with the infantry on this map.
Yeah, but I think you just controlling middle is key to winning this map, and the Brumbar allows you to do that. And the bazooka squads are just gonna trade so poorly into the Brumbar. Ooh, nice use of the smoke on the Stummel here to contest the fuel on the hill.
How much is the Volchembiga? 380?
Yeah, I believe that's correct.
So it's not even a manpower trade up for Ray.
No, 360 actually
360 even.
versus
Jesus
440.
Christ.
So.
Brumbe hits the field.
One of our sectors is now in enemy hands.
I'm still a sad man that you can't get a pintle on the Brumba, but well, that's life.
Well, I'm sure the Brumbar agrees, but
Lost the territory sector.
oh, could kill this double nade on this MG.
Yeah, MG has a tough retreat path for Gren and Volchemjäger. We'll
Yeah,
go
probably
down,
could
but
have
I
got
don't
picked this up.
think he will steal it. Ray will capture it now and immediately retreat. Gets the recruit again,
Yeah,
but
he
MG's
probably-
there.
He could have stole that 30 cal if he just followed immediately, but maybe worried about where the other 30 cal was. Not sure.
Ray is really behind. He is not only bleeding a lot of manpower, but also has poor map control, and Tushkan is slowly getting the... Yeah, I don't want to call it a runaway effect, but Tier 4 will now soon start to outscale Ray. And Ray invested a lot of CPs into the right tree for SSFs, therefore Wisbeg is still quite some time away.
Yeah. Yeah, and this, the Zook squads are not going to have a good time against this Brumbar, and I like what Tushkan's doing here of just basically starting to pressure the cutoff. I actually think he could be more aggressive than he's being. I don't know why this Brumbar is backing off.
Yeah, he's pressuring
plenty of support
VPs.
for it.
I don't think Ray can win this game anymore. I might be wrong,
Let's
but
just
I don't
run
see the
through the
Wisbang
Brumbar.
doing so much damage. We have now a
Enemy
new
in control of all victory
GMT
points.
on the field.
Yeah, that's going to help. I think a lot of this is going to come down to how aggressive Tushkan's willing to play, because if he's willing to push this lead, he can close this game, but if he doesn't, I think there's always a chance for Ray, but there shouldn't be. If Tushkan plays this right, I agree. I think that this is not a winnable position for Ray.
Oh, MG gets outflanked.
Enemy won't let
Do
up.
we know how much
Yeah, that's
Ray
gonna force the
played
ATF right
recently?
back.
I'm just
No,
curious,
I'm not
because he kind of
sure.
said he wants to stop the play code 2 at code 3. And then he plays again, so I'm not sure if how well trained he is. Cause this kind of feels like that a lot of sloppy play, but I might be wrong.
Yeah.
Obviously, not to
Definitely
take away
not.
from Tushkan, he played really well. He found those gaps and exploited them. It's really well done.
But yeah, I agree. This doesn't feel like Ray's best play. This feels more like Ray's play when he lost to Replay.
Here we go, ambush
Fast
from
on
the
that.
Volchemjägers, but no follow-up.
Yeah.
Damn, GMC getting
just
all
one.
those penetrations on the Brumba.
Yeah.
200 points
Getting
remaining.
repaired while driving around. Feels like Tushkan played a little too conservative there. He's got his MG42 just kind of chilling in the middle of the map. If he had brought the 42 up, then there's not much support for this GMC. Oh man, throws away the Stummel too.
Oh boy, a lot of frontal penetrations from the Zook squad. However, we have the strafe incoming. No, it's frag bombs. Oh, it's far worse.
Yeah.
It's only one MG though. It's a lot of ammo for just an MG. Frag bombs always.
Yeah, that felt like a panic
disappointing.
click. Like he was worried about the Brumbar being chased, and so clicked that button. But it was not. He really needed to use that as part of a push. You know, like maybe after the P4 comes out. He has really good muni income though, so I guess it's okay. He'll be able to use it again.
I have actually no idea how expensive frag bombs are.
It's 120.
Oh, they're not that expensive.
Yeah, it's a pretty much guaranteed AT gun wipe though if you drop it correctly. So it's definitely a strong ability, but I didn't get much value from it with the way he used it there.
Oh, MG on the VP will go down, I think. Target switch.
Yeah, to the P4 probably.
5 command points available. Commander, we have Sherman.
No, P4 looking for the half track instead and finding the Zook blob, which is not ideal.
Whizbang number 1 is on the field. Some heavy carrying has to be done.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta say, I think Ray has a chance. Like Tushkan had an opportunity there to probably close this game out, but he did not take it. And now that Ray's got to the Whizbang, I think he has an opportunity to equalize this game.
Here we go, Strafe. Strafe actually really good if you have a high ammo income against those MGs, because they can't really move out of the Strafe in time.
Yeah.
And Tushkan as
Oh, Gren
anti-micro
now.
will lose the Gren.
He's lucky he's got infantry reserves, because losing that Gren means he's going to have to manually, reinforce some of these falls. Although they're not even that expensive with the discount 30.
Well, Tushkan is also not flooding manpower, but he's reasonably well off, I would argue. He could. He has a second engineer out. We also have a vet-free Fallschirmjäger sitting there on the 10-pointer.
And pretty scary. That extra ambush duration.
Ray is bleeding dry though regarding VPs. He needs to make something happen rather now than later. By the way, Katniss AFK for the last, I don't know, 10 minutes?
It's providing vision.
Fair enough.
Watching the flank. Man, the Zook's doing better than I would have thought versus the Brumbar. Some pretty fortunate penetrations there.
MG
And no vet on Tushkan's Pios, so no repair speed increase.
Only 75 points.
Tushkan has the resources, he could afford the rep bunker. And in my opinion, once you have 2 high HP tanks on the field, rep bunkers kinda needed as Wehrmacht.
A Sherman with a whiz-bang rocket launcher is ready.
I really like the rep bunker.
You don't like the rep
It's got the
bunker?
mean. No, I do. I love it. I love it.
I was,
no,
yeah, obviously, it's amazing. It's AoE
no pop,
repair.
no upkeep, no micro. You
Yeah.
just send your tanks over there and forget about it.
It's slower repair though, like per tank, so it's only really worth if you have a lot of tanks.
Yeah. Yeah, the AoE's nice. But like I said, once you have 2, I think it's worth it. Whizbang, once again playing anti-infantry duty, but better retreat here this time for Tushkan does get out. I like these mines he's laying on the northern flank as well.
With the Captain, yeah. P4 AFK over there tries to keep the VP pressure up. MG42 would probably go down to the second Whizbang.
Yeah, the rockets could clear it, like fully. Yeah, there it goes.
By the way, Raid or Tushka is a 2-0 KD, or nearly a 2-0
Yeah.
KD. That kinda tells a story.
Yeah.
Double nade,
Both
both
30
MGs
cal
will
must
go
might
down.
Yeah. I really would love to see Tushkan secure some of these MGs. He kind of needs them to help him with the Zooks, I think. If he had if he has these 30 cals backing up the armor, I think there isn't much Ray has to deal with it. But he's ignoring them for now.
Oh, Sherman might
Zook very
go
lucky.
down. I don't know, P4. Where's the P4?
Taking its time driving around the map. I don't know. One took the scenic route there through the trees. Yeah, should have been here.
Should have
Could have
snapped
been
the
here.
Oh, Broomba gets the MG. Both P4s should go in.
Yeah, he might get the Zook squad here if he focus fires it.
Gets the Zook
Yeah,
spot.
does get it.
Has been killed.
Could go in. There's only one Zook, and that's in base currently, so Ray has to be.
Yeah, he should all in.
Super
He should 100% all in here.
Captain and his retinue have been reporting killed in action.
That other P4 is not moving though.
Tushkan
which
not
is
really
gonna be a
committing
problem.
though. Really giving away a lot of momentum for nothing.
Get the wounded out of there. Down to only 50.
Maybe he wants to play safe,
Yeah.
don't lose any unnecessary amount of units, but I don't know. He could have picked up
Yeah,
the
if
German
that-
easily there.
If that other P4 drives around the back of Ray's position here, the game is over.
Yeah, Sherman will go down. It got snared. P4 going the super long route, probably afraid of a mine there.
Losing armor.
GMC goes
Yeah,
down.
good pathing. But he's going to path into the Zook, so it needs to be a little careful.
No satchel though from the Zook zone.
Blitzbang is deployed.
Yeah, he's good. Yeah, and doesn't have the muni.
But Ray
Needs to hold
basically-
fire this P4. Wow, lucky that those bounced, but
Lost a weapon crew. All dead.
a lot of losses for Ray. That's
Ray
gonna
is
seal
dead.
it. Yeah. So I remember in a chat saying Ray doesn't seem like he wants to be playing, and I kind of have to agree. I wonder if he's, you know, maybe just here for the prize money and isn't feeling motivated, because this is not his best work. We'll say. Ooh, could kill both of the. Wow.
Oh.
Fallschirmjäger's narrowly escaping in the middle of the map.
Only 25
But if he continues to play like that, he's in the semifinals, so
If they move,
some cash is guaranteed.
Commander.
But still.
A large amount
Nice
of
choice here with the Pio, blocking the cap. Well worth it, to be honest.
19
All he has to do is hold the
VPs.
VPs a little longer, so he can sacrifice the rest of this inf, and then he'll just win the game. So
Rumba coming forward.
All good.
Thank you, veteran C1.
yeah, everyone forgets
GG.
about Shatterwell.
I press it
Yeah,
every
that'll
time
do
when I
it.
go into infantry engagements with the Brumba.
Can this engineer cap 10 seconds? I think that's just enough time to decap
back. We're
with
down
10 VPs.
Shattered will on the Shermans is not.
Doesn't work against Shermans.
Sherman tank destroyed.
Brumbar too tanky.
One more
He's not gonna
shot.
die.
We're losing armor. Sherman gone.
GG basically.
Well,
Not basically, it's
yeah,
GG.
Back. This battle's over.
he tried. He tried. I like when people send everything in. You know, people who lose with their whole army alive. It's like, what's the point? Let's at least see some explosions. I'll play the Tushkan. That looks clean.
Yeah, Tushkan played well, even though Ray played poorly, but not to take away from the victory from Tushkan, he still played really, really well.
Yeah.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we will be back with game number 2 in a couple of seconds. I hope you're enjoying it. Don't forget you can support us on MetaPlays on the website, become a patron of RTS, or donate straight into the prize pool. We have so many more events planned for this year, even for the first half of the year. We have the 2v2 League coming up, where you can already sign up, and later in February there will be the Rising Star 1v1 tournament, where you can show your skills without playing against Ray, Tushkan, Reckley, or Tony. So definitely worth checking it out. And yeah, see you around in a sec. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for game number 2 between Ray and Tushkan. After, I don't want to say disappointing performance by Ray, because it always sounds like we are taking away something from Tushkan's victory, but still, we are back on Twin Beaches, and we have Mr. Ray as the
Not scout is ready for use.
Wehrmacht. On the other side, we have Mr. Tushkan as the USF. What are we seeing? What are we expecting, my dear friend Daniel?
Well, it's interesting. Ray had queued up a few Sturm Pios and then canceled them for the Ketten. So clearly changing his mind here about how he wants to handle this map and this build, maybe deciding the Ketten's what he wants. And on the other side, Kaiser either cleverly or simply fortuitously has gone for the 4x4, which is a great answer to the Ketten on this map. So it's going to be up to Ray to be sneaky with his Ketten and make sure it doesn't get found out by the Jeep.
Super hyped to see Last Stand. People don't
Yeah, no
play it
Luftwaffe
that
this
much.
game.
No Luftwaffe and Stern Pioneers. I'm personally experimenting with Last Stand a lot, or with Final Battle, but not with Stern Pioneers, but rather with Grenadiers
A squad of Sturmpioniere have entered
into
the field.
Jaegers, which is great fun. I highly recommend. And then you get the Borgward, and then you put everywhere those bombs.
Yeah. And you know what I haven't seen anyone do yet, but I expect we'll see it at some point here in one of these tournaments if it's not changed. Because of the aim time differences between Grens and units in cover, people have been doing this trick where they kite with, they dip in and out of range with Grens. And if you do that with Final Stand, or whatever the name of that toggle that gives you the bonus DPS, it's just going to be even scarier. You might be able to do it with the Sternpiles too, so that's a tech I'm afraid of. Hopefully we won't see it, but I expect it to happen at some point here.
Ray playing double Stern Pioneer Grenadier.
Grenadiers
Jeep
assembled.
finds the Stern Pioneer. Gets the cutoff though.
Yeah, and no control of mid now with the Sternpile blocking their rifle there. Kaiser
now under enemy
might have
control.
considered just gap closing. I guess waiting for the engineer, but it's going to leave him with no fuel besides his safe fuel.
Which we're also getting decapped and was cut off, so a lot of loss there for Tushkan. Tushkan picked Armored. Looks like Armored is back on the menu. In the meantime, Ray's
Yeah, this is a
closing
good
in
map
on
for
the
it.
hill. I
Yeah,
feel
really,
conflicted
really
about
strong
Armored
open from
being
Ray
back.
here. Feels like Tushkan just wasn't ready for the Sternpiles, didn't know how he wanted to handle them, and he's in trouble. Note the mine on the fuel too on the beach.
Oh yeah, wonderful mine spot there.
MG42 and crew
Actually,
Tushkan
Ray losing
won
his
the
own
hill,
fuel
though.
now.
So
Yeah.
it's something. He's now harassing the fuel from Ray.
Really curious about if we'll see
We have lost the sector.
officer quarters from Ray, or if he'll tech up immediately. Oh, we've been seeing a lot of fast Stummel, but could really use the
Rifleman
additional
finds the
combat
mine,
power, I think.
but now the Jeep is on a hunting mission.
Oh yes, it's gonna be tough for the Ketten, but oop,
Ah,
bit of a
yeah.
miss micro there from Tushkan. Didn't hit that turn hard enough, and Ketten's like well out of the way now.
In the end, the fuel control is relatively even for both players. I think slight advantage Ray, but not that much. At least it feels like that. I might be
The
wrong.
enemy has claimed our sector.
It's supposedly 51 for Tushkan to 73 for Ray, but I don't know how accurate that thing actually is.
Well, it's the only number we have to go by, right? So I believe him.
Yeah.
By the way, interestingly, not Veterans 1 on the Jeep.
Bastards have
You can't get
secured
Vet 1 right
territory
away
from us.
anymore, right?
Correct, yeah. They changed that. I mean, you can still get it. Well, no, I mean, yeah. It's I think it takes 1 CP maybe if you go Assault Engineers and then straight to it. So yeah. Okay, 221 coming out. Well, Tushkan's getting ISC, so this is another moment for as Wolf points out in chat. Tushkan can swing it back here. If there's no good answer to the 221 forthcoming, then it'll once again be the Wehrmacht's turn to dominate the map.
Yeah. Tushkan gets a flank on the MG. Jeep is hiding from the MG. Second rifle's coming. Jeep, by the way, went for capping Veterans 1.
Yeah, nice block there.
Yeah, that was really well done. However, oh, Tushkan cancelled here
Our
free.
territory is exposed. We must re-establish a connection.
Why though? Does he feel?
221 scout
Here?
pod deploy.
Yeah, I'm really curious what he's thinking. Maybe he hasn't decided. Maybe his macro's just slipping a little bit. But yeah, I'm waiting with bated breath to see what he chooses to do here with his fuel. He probably should have gotten heals at this point since he's got fuel for heals and motor pool. There's the motor pool coming down.
The question though is now how really Tushkan wants to play it. He needs obviously fast Greyhound now to counter the 2-1. Otherwise, he will lose all the map control that he earned so hard. But without heal, he might run into the same issue. Just He just kills the 2-1, but there's no units on the field to cap.
Yeah, it's a tough call, and he probably also is thinking about grenades here, which he still doesn't have. So he's got a lot of options.
2-centimeter flak gun and crew deployed.
Personally, I'm a big fan of getting heals as soon as you can. Yeah.
Tushkan 40 fuels the ground, right? 260, 40, or 45. I play way
Just
too
starts adding up really quick, you know?
Yeah.
Missing out on the casualties is such a big deal. Obviously, coming onto the field with hurt rifles also hurts your manpower a lot, so the earlier you can get that med tent down, the quicker it pays for itself.
Ray, well, nicely dodged nade by Tushkan. Greyhound is in the queue. The riflemen are hurt, but not badly hurt. Like,
Yeah.
it's on the edge.
Yeah, it's not where I feel like it's mandated you heal them. Close, but not quite. And it's only the Flak and the Gren as AT right now. Gren is in the Faust. No Panzerfaust rollout and only one Gren. I do think that this Greyhound is dangerous for Ray. He's got to be very careful about how he plays with his Flak here, because if he overcommits with it, it's gonna just get run down by the Greyhound.
Yeah, 20mm Flak only a soft counter against the Greyhound. Greyhound could just drive past it. Late upgrade on the skirts though. Tushkan a little bit slow micro-wise. Not sure why. He could have no drive past the 20mm Flak. Not sure why he's
Really conservative there. Maybe worried about a mine, but I think in that situation, maybe you bring the engineer with you on that dive. But yeah, I think Ray's probably counting his blessings here that Tushkan didn't force the issue.
I don't know why, but it feels so that Tushkan plays so scared, like he doesn't feel up to the task. We've seen him play way better in other tournaments.
Yeah. I think it's tough, man. I mean, you never know what's going on with people, right? If they got a full night's sleep, if they just had a really hard test at university, you never know what's going on with folks. And I think for a lot of players, it feels like there's pretty high variance in terms of how they perform. Like we're seeing with Ray as well.
Lost.
So Veterans 1 now for the vehicles. Ray in the meantime switched his full attention to the beach. We have Panzerbüchse on the 2-1. Kind of limits
for the M8 now.
Mobility for the Greyhound. Scout went to heaven.
All scouts go to heaven, huh?
All scouts go to heaven.
Converting bunkers to a medical facility.
Not Pathfinders, though, right?
Nah. Not. Well, maybe nowadays, yes. Back in the days, definitely not. But nowadays, I'm not sure.
Bunker for Ray. Love seeing early medical bunker. Same deal as with the med tent. It's earlier you get it, the better. So I like that he found a place for it. It will delay a Shrek, but I guess he's feeling like he's got what he wants in terms of AT. But I actually think getting onto the beach may end up being a bit of a mistake here. He's giving up control of the center of the map. And if you don't have the center of the map, I don't think you can hold the beach, which is what we're seeing here.
Oh, Jeep getting a beating there. I like it. Oh, that's a dead Gren. That has to be a dead Gren.
Oh yeah, Captain gonna focus fire. Yeah, this is why I think you have to have the middle, or otherwise, stuff like your retreat paths are just totally borked.
Yeah. Always control your retreat path if you want to overextend. The web of the Gren actually could have a big impact. No snare, no. Unless Ray... Well, he could go for Panzerfaust rollout.
There's no immunity, though. And isn't it like 125 for the... He does have the CPs for it, though. He's actually banned quite a few. I'm not sure what he's...
Oh, MG42 goes down and no unit close by to pick it up.
Yeah, Flak should be able to cover it. Has suppressive fire if he needs it. But a rifle is coming.
Rifleman is coming, but Rifleman now pushes correctly. MG42 gets recaptured.
Oh, has to pack out retreat grenade.
Ah, he was not in position for that, I think.
Yeah, he has sprint. He probably could have been. But yeah, missed opportunity there for sure.
Tushkan now getting bars. Grant is self-repairing, going in. Sprint now coming in, waited for the opportunity there. Might get the 2-2-1.
Oh.
Oh, he's...
Once again, I think too conservative from Tushkan. He should have just pushed that. Would have killed the 2-2-1 for sure.
Gets the flag though, but he's not following up. So flag is still not getting stolen. He is speeding up the retreat of the rifleman. I think that was a nice try, but follow-up was missing.
Yeah.
And now
Just
with the
playing
Verbal on
safe.
the field.
Yeah, I wonder if Ray will just drive in here. He knows everything's low. But there's always the possibility of a Chaffee. I mean, if your opponent knows you're tier 2, it's the Werble's pretty much mandated if you're not, playing fall spam or something. So Ray probably gonna play it safe here.
Yeah, I'm expecting a Chaffee. Chaffee with armored kind of feels a no-brainer combination.
Yeah, the nice thing is for Tushkan is that he doesn't have to decide until he sees the Werble, right? Because he's got fast deploy, so it's a very rapid build on the Chaffee once he decides he needs it.
Jeep will go
Which
down.
should be now.
Marder is in the queue. Yeah, I think after the Chaffee an AT gun is needed nonetheless. Marders are really strong. No, Marder gets cancelled. Last second. Second verbal.
Well, I hope he gets a Shrek then, because he definitely needs. He's gonna need more AT than he has.
He, by the way, unlocked propaganda towers and Panther turrets. Panther Turm.
Ooh, maybe the Panzerturm will be his AT. Hey, Werble plus Panzerturm doesn't sound too bad.
I think it does, because the turret or the Turm is really, really bad. It has basically it has standard range, which are the non-movable unit.
I know. I just really want to see it.
Yeah, I want to see it as well. 2-1 gets picked up from the Chaffee.
Here's the lack of AT.
And that's a Gauntlet Verbal as well.
Yeah, could lose the Ketten here. Could lose the flat. Could lose everything here, really. Depending on how they play this.
Flanking speed. Gets the Verbal. Ketten will go down for sure. Flag will go down. We have no Panzerfaust rollout. We get the Shrek though, but it's really late.
Yeah, why back off with the M8 there? That feels like just way too conservative. Is he not going to get this? Oh no, he's going to kill the flak.
I think that's sensible. He should throw a satchel if he has enough ammo.
Something. He's got to get this flak. Wow, this is another fight where it feels like Tushkan could have taken everything and instead leaves with very little. I mean, he did get the kill on the Werble, but should have, and I nice the Ketten too, but feels like could have got more. Maybe a lot more.
He's not doing the game-ending damage. He always leaves Ray a little bit of wiggle room to come back.
We must begin
maybe too much respect for Ray, which, understandable. Tournament game against the guy who's currently, I would say, or has been the best except for the last tournament, but you beat him pretty good last game. Have some confidence in yourself. You played well.
Well, Ray has.
It feels like he's actually out-microing him and then just not committing.
So Ray is salvaging now all the wreckages.
It's gonna help.
Rebel is getting scavenged. The thing is though, the losses are not as bad. Obviously they're still bad, but you get at least some resources back.
Enemy forces have claimed our territory.
Yeah, it's pretty significant. In 1v1, every little bit of every scrap of resources counts. So He did a very good return on the salvage.
We have lost
And
control of
salvage is
victory.
really good against Sheffy Orlan strategies, because then you can't trade positively anymore. Or you can build your own Sheffy
have
army.
secured our territory from us.
Yeah.
I don't know. At the moment, I would say Ray, even though Ray had some losses, he's still ahead because no corner piece of his army died. Meanwhile, Tushkan is trying to make damage
Jaeger light
happen,
infantry on
but is not
station.
really able to do so.
No, he's got to be more willing to fully commit to a fight to do meaningful damage. Curious which way he goes on the tree here. He's banked up 5 CPs. I guess he can't decide between the Scott or the Easy 8 production, but it feels like if he had just clicked War Machine and started spamming stuff for Motor Pool, he could have closed this app.
He has so many options, but he's not really pushing for them. He's really conservative. I think overall,
Abbott and
Tushkan is a
putting out-
conservative player,
Yes, absolutely.
but
You know what would go well with that, as Havoc points out, is the mortar. If he wants to play conservative, then getting the indirect fire to allow him to sort of win these longer engagements at mid and long range would be great, but
Captain Dan should make it home. Yeah. Oh, Sheffy found the mine. That's bad. Where is the Shrek Jäger? It's in base, so Sheffy will make it home.
very far.
More minesweeping by the rifleman.
Yeah.
No Pitlow the Greyhound, by the
We
way.
have a new Marder tank destroyer.
It's a weird choice. It's so much of its DPS is tucked away in that upgrade.
And Tushkan, maybe he's waiting. How much CP is War Machine?
It's 2.
So he can unlock it, right?
So he could unlock the last things in the tree. I'm not sure what he's waiting on there.
Territory sector lost.
Getting an AT gun
The
now.
enemy has taken a victory.
Marta is now out, and Ray has a really strong defensive army, and Tushkan has no real tools to break it. He's getting an AT gun now, which I like against the Marder, but it won't solve his anti-infantry problem. Which is weird.
Yeah. He still only has 1 bar on all these rifles. He's got plenty of muni. I feel like he really needs to upgrade those extra bars,
Our
especially on these
forces
Vet
are
2
prepared
rifles.
To make their final stand. They shall give everything in service.
Second Marder's on the way. Yeah, Ray is slowly grinding Tushkan down. Panzerfaust rollout was unlocked, but it's still 120 ammo. Oh, Sheffy
Here's
is
sort of another-
going in.
Marder
Will
tank
die.
destroyers ready
Smoke
for
shot,
combat.
nicely about Shrek. Jaeger gets the wipe.
Yeah, just dry. I really hate what he's doing with his vehicles. The M8's flanking now, but way too late.
Now it will die because it will get snared. Ray rebuilt the Grenadier. Marder is repositioning.
We have lost the sector.
That's so weird. It feels like Tushkan realized he should be being more aggressive, but just like
He gets the
Way
Marder,
too
but
late.
who
Marder-
cares?
yeah,
He got
Marder
all the
doesn't know.
LVs.
Good.
You have command points available.
Yeah, I think there was a window. Folks are talking to chat about when diving and versus Panzerfaust rolling, and I think when the first M8 hit, and then he had some good fights. If he had just built the second M8, then he can all in. And I think it's true that now it's his window for that is closed, but it was definitely there for like 5 minutes. Does
Oh,
finally
Marder
get-
gets recovered.
Yeah. Look at that.
Will he recover the Greyhound or salvage it? Salvage.
He's doing it. I wonder if he's. It looks like it might be salvage because
He
it's so
salvages
fast.
because it's so fast. Sheffy's going balls deep.
Yeah, I like this from Tushkan. This is what he needs, man.
He needs to destroy them and destroy the wreck.
Oh, the rifle!
Responding.
Cheffy getting some good kills, but he lost a rifle and dropped a bar. So I actually given that he can just these vehicles are going to get recovered, I don't think this is worth it.
Chefy might go
You can't
down.
just-
They have he has, yeah, he's taking the shot. No? Yes?
Oh.
No?
Yeah. Oh, he thought about it. Another salvage opportunity. Oh, and he missed micros the AT gun too. Oh man, this is all falling apart
That's
for Tushkan
GG.
here.
AT gun, yeah. GG has been called.
Yeah, he knows. Choosing to conserve his energy. Well, GG well played. I mean, Ray did not have a great early there, but he held it together and felt like he just had more. He knew more what to do in the mid game. It felt like.
Well, yeah, Tushkan played really conservative. He was afraid of something.
Yeah.
So, 1-1. And we will be back with the next game in a couple of seconds. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, game number 3 between Ray and Tushkan. We are on road to Tunis, and we have Mr. Ray as the DAG. On the other side, we have Mr. Tushkan as the USF. And guess what? It's DAG time, so I'm pretty hyped. What about you, Mr. Daniel?
Well, I think it makes perfect sense. We're on a desert map, so Ray just allowing us to increase our immersion here by seeing the Africa Corps in Africa on Road to Tunis. So it makes perfect sense to me.
Yeah. Sounds about right. So nothing unusual. I nearly said nothing unusual is happening, but Ray is going bike to 50. He has not. He does not have the Panzerjäger command in his loadout, so he's not doing the GBR cheese. Well, GBR cheese.
Thank goodness for that. I wonder if we'll see the Kriegsmariners. They do great against ultralights, so actually a little bummed for Ray to see the PG squad.
Oh, Ray is a believer. PGs have a mixed review currently, I would argue, especially against USF. $250.
So this 250 does against the new and improved Jeep.
250 still should win, right? I don't
Yeah, with no support, it should. It's close now, though, I think.
Ray left the 250, not sure why. Maybe to maximize damage? No.
Full DPS, I think. You get a fourth rifle, right?
Yeah, but okay.
Hey, as long as you don't lose any models, it's totally worth it.
Fair enough. Game sound is muted. Glorious. I clicked the wrong button. Here we go. Game sound is back. He's now repairing the 250.
Yeah. So big wins here early. I wonder if he'll should be able to get the decap on this fuel, which is a big deal on this map. And PG gonna flank this rifle as well. So look, another spicy start here. Definitely favoring Ray's position so far.
Bike capping on the flanks like nothing ever is happening. Oh, I'm not sure if that was a good engagement for Tushkan with the rifleman. Rifleman has to go home.
Yeah, I mean, it was 3 versus 2, right? It was never going to be a winning fight. He should have, as soon as he saw the PG flanking him, he should have just accepted his loss here and sent the Jeep to the top side to help the engineer on the fuel.
Proximity alarm near our fuel point.
Alright, now Ray can heal inside of the truck or the 250.
Yeah. Yeah, this fight over the top fuel is going to be pretty important here. Both players sending like everything up there now, but the Jeep's pretty vulnerable
Oh,
to this 250.
do a lot of damage against the Jeep, especially on the rear armor, side armor shots. Jeep gets forced off by the 250 though.
Yeah, and this engineer
Oh, has a
should
tough
be okay on
retreat
retreating
path.
unless he gets really unlucky.
But Ray's not even interested in the chase down.
No. Good play on the cutoff here from Tushkan. This is a great early game. The rifle's going to have green cover, so until something comes to support, I don't think this PG can do anything about it.
However, Ray still has slight fuel advantage, or should have slight fuel advantage. Not much.
Yeah.
Supply
Let's see
lines
what
are
it
cut.
says.
Territory is isolated.
It's, 64 for Ray, 52 for Kaiser. But the gap there will close as Tushkan's got his fuel and Ray no longer has his. So
We're losing grasp of a victory
We have snares,
point.
by the way, from Tushkan. He went 2 rifleman snare. Let's see once he reveals it.
yeah, does he want to throw a grenade? Ray's playing as if there's a grenade. So
Yeah, obviously.
I think that
always
means
like
Kaiser
with
can
the
throw a grenade if he
250
wants.
there's grenades. But cutoff stays under Tushkan's control, and slowly and surely Tushkan should equalize fuel control
Assault grenadiers
and
have been
pull
assigned.
ahead there.
This assault gun needs to do a lot of work here versus these rifles, which I think it should be able to do. One of the rifles is very low HP, 250.
Thank God, no assault disembark anymore at Vet 0, but no move to Veterancy 1.
God, that was such a nightmare.
The I win every infantry engagement button.
We've lost control over victory
He
point.
reveals the snare and the nade. Should have snared 250. No, 250 will survive, and 60 ammo don't drain for nothing. Jeep comes around, but no chance in hell he will get the wipe there.
Yeah, pretty unlikely there. But not too many losses there for Tushkan.
We're losing
The
grasp
game kind
of
of
a
resetting
victory
here.
point.
Although good VP control for Ray, actually. He drained quite a bit. Still no upgrades. I wonder if we'll see combat half tracks.
Territory lost.
Although I wonder if he would have got it by now.
He is getting fire support elements, also tier 1.5.
No real surprise there. Flak still a very, very, very good unit. What about Tushkan? What's his tech situation? Has a interestingly placed medical station. Maybe this is anticipating the league attacking the base. He just wants to avoid getting it
Yeah.
shelled.
It's the obviously there is no Canona in the loadout, but I think Canona destroyed so many heals.
Yeah, I
that
wonder
he
that means yeah,
started
not,
to put it differently.
it's honestly on this map especially. I do think that's a good strategy. Actually, Jeep driving right into the assault gren 250, but Ray not microing, so looks like Jeep should be okay.
Unless Tushkan stays.
Yeah,
But he's
maybe
baiting
this is
some
just a
time to
elaborate
defend the
bait.
10
Yeah.
pointer. Really, really well done. 250, by the way, it's at Veterancy 2. At Veterancy 3, it gets the unique ability to suppress.
Oh, he's got to be careful with this 250.
Oh, he got out in time, just in time for
Yeah,
the
really close.
But 2 Pong Grenadiers are now around the corner.
Yeah, they feel a little outgunned right now. I don't think this is a very good fight for Ray. Flamer coming in will though, actually.
Quad is on the field and Panzerjägers on the field. Bike is now going for the fuel point. In the meantime, we have a scout going for the other fuel point though, so it might be a... Nothing has happened. Oh, Bike
Our fuel point is being
Gets away.
neutralized
Too
by the
fast.
enemy.
Too fast, too furious. Yeah, good decap on that top fuel. That's going to be big for Kaiser. But... Oh, and the 250 narrowly avoids finding the Jeep, too, so... It's pretty fortunate. That said, Flak Filling's king right now. Motor pool's still not done, so there is no answer.
Yeah, and flag filling is not like a 2-1 where you can cope. Flag filling will break your bones if you're not getting AT fast out.
Yeah. Yeah, no manpower for Kaiser, so he's actually like a pretty long way from having an answer to this. I wonder if we'll see Ray kind of drive to the cutoff or if he's going to play it more careful.
He's trying to stall out of the captain, but if he's not retreating anytime soon, he will lose him.
Yeah, still no armory choice from Ray.
The victory point is being taken from us.
You know what I really
Yeah,
hate?
it was a good call.
What really grinds my gear? That battle group choices show up in the upgrades.
The enemy
Yes.
has
Window.
taken a victory point.
It's a little confusing. They're not the same thing. And they also show up elsewhere on the UI, so it's really not necessary. I guess you can see the timing of when they picked it, and that's kind of nice, but...
Yeah, but still, especially with certain things, you get then a lot of them, like the...
We're losing ground.
I think they show also up when you build tunnels and so on, so you have a lot of tunnels suddenly in the overlay, and we have that flavor idea.
Yeah, really late retreat there from Ray.
Enemy
And
control.
nice pickup for Tushkan.
Pioneer immediately getting rebuilt. Oh, retreat nades!
Our victory point is being neutralized.
Some
Not bad, not bad, but might not be quite enough.
Oh, we have maybe a dead flag. Flag took is there, and we have a Sheffy coming, and he's hungry.
Captured the victory point.
He is headed straight there. Immediately popped flanking speed.
Pioneers available.
One more shot.
There should come in.
No snare from Ray.
Mobile flag
Yeah, what?
out of action.
Late
was a
snare,
very
but
late
he
snare.
should get it in the end because Panzerjägers are close by. He might get to 250 though. That would be a nice pickup. Smoke shell trying to dance. Gets to 250. Rifleman has to retreat though. Destroys the wreckage even.
Has been destroyed.
I'm not sure if that was intended.
Enemy forces.
Yeah, man. I mean, how do you feel about that trade? I'm tempted to say like, trading out to get rid of the flak is probably good. Although now there's a flame tank, so
They can from vehicles. Leave nothing
sure how
to
And
aggressive
he
he's
has
going to be with
zero
this thing.
AT and flame tank might be the game ender.
Yeah, he does have fast deploy, so you know he's only, well, he's like a full minute from being able to build the Chaffee. It's 60 fuel, so
Yeah.
yeah. I wonder if Ray can just go to the cutoff now. And he did indeed pick salvage. I wonder if I feels like he picked it because he saw all this sweet salvage.
Well, I think I'm not sure if he salvaged the flag, or was it destroyed by captains of the map.
Not sure. He definitely got the 250 in the Chaffee. Looks like.
Still free resources, right?
Yeah. Guys are doing a good job stalling against this flame tank, though. You definitely don't want to just insta-retreat because then he just drives to your cutoff, so keeping him away from that as long as possible
Yeah,
is
but
good.
no,
Although,
he
as I
goes-
say that, I may have caster cursed him. Maybe he loses his rifle now.
The problem is that if they really clump the flame damage spreads really nicely.
Yeah, he's got the captain here. He could drop the flanking maneuver sprint. There it is.
I don't
Will
think
it be
it's
enough? No, I jinxed him badly. That feels like my fault.
I hope you like your rifleman. Well done.
Military vehicle as requested. We have
Because they got
control of the
smoked.
victory point.
Oh god. So new Shaffi's on the way. Tushkan is, I don't know how he is behind, but not that much. Flame tank did a lot of damage, but not game-ending damage.
Yeah, I do definitely put Ray ahead here. But VPs aren't unmanageable for Tushkan. He's gone armor, which is a great late game battle
Oh,
group.
flame tank might die now.
And yeah, this will equalize the game pretty much. There are double PGs, so this is still
Flanking
survivable.
speed. Oh, snare stun ability from the flame P3. Finally, someone is using it. Saves the day, actually.
Yeah. That thing's pretty good.
It was a full stun for quite some time. Well, micro
say
there by
again?
Ray.
Yeah. It's the right time in there. Oh man, these assault guns are very low HP. I hope he does not fight with them.
Breach! I love every time we see Breach. Man, it went from being a useless ability to an ability that we see from time to
A
time.
mechanized combat group awaits deployment.
Well, I'm glad someone's enjoying it. Breach is on my list of things that I'm like, well, I like your idea, cute idea, but please delete.
Oh, that's some harsh words.
We're losing grasp of the capture point.
I've got a list. It's getting shorter. It's shorter than it was last year. I wonder if we'll see. What do you feel about? I feel like Ray probably should grab some kind of additional AT to make the flame tank safer, like either another PJ or a pack. He's got the mechanized group available and plenty of
Second
manpower.
PJ, second flame tank, and then go all in. Tushkan has nothing to hold against that. It's the all-in strategy with flame panzer, right? With armored reserves.
Yeah, get. Just spam PJ and flame tank and just right click. Yeah, still no upgrades from Ray, which feels kind of weird. You'd think he'd get emergency repair kits or smoke. Mostly, everyone just gets emergency repair kits. But
Lead our forces to glory. Victory point under enemy
wait,
control.
Kaiser picked light it up.
I never have seen it. Doesn't even work. Nothing is happening.
He used it. It didn't look like it was doing anything, but that's crazy. I cannot remember the last time someone intentionally picked light it up.
I never. The other veterans is so much better. Oh, we have a
Command tank. Wow, and it ends the game. Kind of surprising.
Tushkan traded really poorly, though, man.
Yeah. Yeah, the tempo of the call-in's really making the difference there for Ray. So, bit of a battle group win there, but you know, I do think Tushkan could have played that differently too as well.
Well, some called call-in game meta. I don't know. Anyway, it's time for game number 4. If Tushkan wants to move into the finals, he needs to win now, otherwise he has to go home. So let's send our best wishes and best luck to him. Obviously, also to Ray if you're a Rain fanboy. But I always want to see the underdog win. So see you in a sec. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's game number 4 between Ray and Tushkan. Can Ray redeem himself, or will he go home? Oh, I mean Tushkan, sorry. Jesus Christ, long day. So we have Ray as the USF. And on the other side, we have Tushkan as the Wehrmacht. And guess what, Daniel? It's Spec Ops time.
What? No way. You think someone's really gonna do that?
Yeah, it's... Well, Tushkan played armor, right?
True, it's true. He did give us a break from the Weasel. Man, I was really excited. I saw Tushkan had 2 Kettons queued up, and I thought we were going to see something really crazy, but I think it was a misclick because he canceled it. And
This is not the Red Wings game,
Now he's-
my friend.
playing normally, like he wants to win or something.
Winning is
Interesting
for
cap
noobs.
order here from Ray. Very aggressive.
Awaiting deployment.
He's going to be able to upgrade the 30 cal before he goes after the fuel,
Engineers
if
on
he
the
wants
field.
to. He should.
He goes for the VP first.
Yeah, this is smart. I wonder if he'll just back out, start the upgrade, go back in. Because you really do want to. You don't want to wait for that upgrade. It looks like he'll probably finish capping the VP first, or trying to. Not gonna get away with it.
But I have some shower thoughts for you. If Spec Ops is the most broken USF battle group currently, why nobody is banning it?
That is a good question. Yeah, I don't think folks know that there's battle group bans.
You mean I just click buttons before the game starts? Because I have to?
Oh no, I mean viewers. The viewers don't know, maybe.
Viewers should know by now. Unless I forget it, I often show them on stream as well.
Enemy infantry. Close it in.
This is an interesting build here from Ray. Double engineer. Actually, I say interesting, but he loves double engineer. I feel like he does this a lot with WOC, and it does work. I mean, the engineers are arguably overtuned at 100 HP. They're very freaking beefy. Although beefy or not, they still get outnumbered and killed. So
Weasel has some pathing issues around the ruins.
yeah, not the best place to park it. It should get out okay. And actually, meanwhile, the second engineer being really annoying on the cutoff. That's going to force these units back. But until this MG gets out, I think this engineer just gets to get the decap. So
Reconnect with it.
both players decapping, actually.
We got a cutoff on the decapture of the cutoff. And don't forget, guys, you can sign up for the 2v2 league, which will start soon. So if you're tired of getting beaten up in 1v1, maybe it's time to get beaten up in 2v2, Kappa. But both players lost for a brief moment the control of their cutoff. Not sure if... Yeah, Tushkan should regain his cutoff quite easily.
Yeah, it's just a question of what it'll cost him in terms of Gren models.
Looks like a Dre still no rifleman believer.
Requisitioned.
Weapon team ready.
I don't know, man. Rifleman is so good nowadays that I don't feel the need to spam it vertical, but maybe Ray just likes this playstyle.
Yeah, I mean, it does synergize nicely with SSF. You know, you get a mainline replacement that can kind of do everything. But yeah, I don't disagree. I was expecting to see pretty much just rifle play, but I think the reality is the early half track and the 30 cal and the Zook squad are all still such good units that while I think the changes have made Rifleman viable, I'm not sure that they made it wrong to go WOC. I think it just maybe now there are finally two options.
To be fair,
But
I hate to admit that, I really hate, but it's maybe good that we have just more than just one viable USF close order.
Starting ISC upgrade.
yeah, yes, that may well be.
What? Why did
people-
Tushkan retreated to SMG? That must have been a misclick.
Yeah. Unless he was worried about the Weasel finding it, but yeah, he's like really base locked here. The Weasel plus the 30 cals, I guess, just too much. Well, I don't know. He hasn't really even fought these 30 cals, so I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. Why he ended up in base like this? Feels like losing the entire map though. He's just waiting. Like, what's he waiting for? Did something happen? I feel like maybe something happened IRL. Like he's not moving.
What is going on? Tushkan? Hello?
Oh shit!
Tushkan surrendered.
We've done it.
That must have been an IRL. So you didn't hear anything from them, huh?
Nah, I never got a message, nothing.
That didn't feel like the game was over. He retreated the MG. That felt like the kind of retreats I do in, like, you know, I have to go deal with Banjo or something, and I just send all the units home so I don't lose them. So I wonder if maybe something happened to IRL. Man, what a shame. What a shame.
Oh man. What a way to go. Poor Tushkan.
Yeah, really unfortunate.
Sadly, we don't have a pause in Co.
Yeah, would be nice. Maybe someday.
Well, for 3-1 for Ray.
Bit anticlimactic, that.
Yeah, it is. Anyway, see you in a sec with the next set of games.
We want to thank our website patrons. This is by far the best way to support MetaPlays. Your contribution helps keep the project sustainable and allows us to produce more and better content. If you aren't yet a patron, check out our link in the description and get in touch to collect your perks. We will see you the next time.